welcome everyone to a part of the world where the game of football is so important. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building up here as we head towards kick-off. It's a bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. Notwithstanding that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good. There's a smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and the game will be underway very shortly. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launchpad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Crunching tackle. Lobs it in gently. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Aimed long and direct. Oh, that's nice. Swept in. That's gone a long way up and away. And here's the chance to counter. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's got through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Bielski. Look at the defender bombing forward. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Forward it goes. There's a long ball. Boots it to safety. And it's been taken short. Hoists it high. Knocks it away. And he just whacks it away. to stroke it through. Played back in. He'll have a dip! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Played out to the right. Pushes it out wide. Here it comes. Cuts it out. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. It'll be a throw-in. Can he deliver? Get that clear. And he's onside. Plays it out to the wing. And the finish! And he's done it! And right on half-time, that is telling. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
A really good feat. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Has a hit! Played it short. A chance to play it in. Crosses in a low one.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Still just a single goal between the sides. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and the score is 1-0. Out wide to the right. Marusyuk. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And he's there to cut it out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Pantic. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Looking for space out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
They've played it short. Timely intervention. Aimed long and direct. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Keeps everyone guessing.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Delivers across. And the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And that's a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Forward it goes. Plenty waiting in the middle. Chance to shoot. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, here is the raid we were told to expect.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation. It needs to be any time now, really.
This is promising. Nicely controlled. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And And there goes the final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
So off we go then. Keeper goes long. Trying to play it through.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that has been clubbed away. Just brushed off the ball there. Can he capitalise? Back to the keeper and try something new. Rakitsky. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the wing. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Cleared without complication. Hoists it high, and the flag has stayed down. Danger averted for now. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's got away, goes for goal! He's delivered all right! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
He spotted the run and played him through. And it's got through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Aimed long and direct. Hit long and direct. And it's hoisted clear. Swept in. He'll have a dip. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Out to the left it goes.
Tyson really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
He's tried one, and in it goes. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Over to the left. Nicely controlled. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Here it comes. Now a chance to break. 5 minutes till the break. Plays it out to the wing. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Out to the left it goes. He's played him through. There's no flag. Fires it in low. And we've reached half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So it's back to business. Get a throw in. It'll be a throw in. Plays it out to the wing. Crosses it in low. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Get that clear. Floats one over. Battles to win it back. Well, they can break here. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Room for a shot. Can he put it away? What about it? And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So we have a breakthrough.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. It's a promising ball. Good clearance and very necessary.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Out towards the flank. Oh, really good feet from him. And he heaves it forward. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. It is a corner. Massive leap! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
looks to clip it forward. Oh, he's found him in space. It's gone a long way up and away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Looking for space out wide. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Gets into some space. Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He's got through. Gorgeous control there.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Played out to the right. And he's whipped it in low. Could have here their final chance. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. They've played it short.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Going through. Lovely bit of skill there. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He's there to get rid. And the referee brings it to a close. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.